Welcome to another episode of Off the Record with the Tacoma Ledger. Would our guests like to introduce themselves?
My name is Malia Abraham. I'm an arts media culture major, and I am always down to talk about film. So, I'm ready.
Appreciate ya. We got a great one for you today. The best one that we've done. Take it away, Michaela.
Okay, so Malia might have given away a little bit what we're going to be talking about.
Spoiled.
Just a little bit. Small spoil. But we're going to be talking about the Oscars and award season and all the movies and people who are nominated. I'm going to be honest, I know just about nothing about any of this, so they're going to be carrying me through this. I might provide my takes throughout. But instead of starting with everyone's favorite category, Best Picture, we're actually going to start with Best Director. So, I have on here the list if you all would like to take a look in case you need a reminder who is nominated. But give me your take.
Well, of course, I mean, thank God a woman's in there, yeah?
For $1, name a woman.
Hey, right, hey.
Shockingly
we pulled
rare.
it through.
Yeah, we did it, Joe.
All right.
My prediction is that Paul Thomas Anderson will be taking it, which would be huge, I think, very deserving.
Long overdue.
Long overdue. And a long overdue win that also won't be like a, you know, buddy, we should have given it to you 20 years ago. You made a B-plus movie.
It's not going to be a licorice pizza moment.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Which, you know, the Oscars usually wait way too late.
Exactly.
So that's great that they're...
But he is almost certain. I would put money on him winning, and I think it'll be deserved. I do think it's a really strong category this year.
Like, Ryan Coogler would be sick.
It would be sick.
Yeah.
And I would be excited about that as
For
well.
sure. Yeah. And then we have kind of opposing views on Chloe Zhao, no?
I think we do. But you go ahead. You go ahead.
Well, I mean, I've only really seen Nomadland and then Hamnet. Okay. And I really enjoyed both.
That's okay.
And that's my truth. Is that okay?
Chloe Zhao directed Eternals, right? The Marvel movie?
I see that as well.
I've seen
and unfortunately, all the Marvel people are going to come for me. I loved it.
I loved Eternals. It was great. And I am a Marvel fan.
Right.
Any MCU fan who hates on Eternals just doesn't have taste, in my opinion.
But yeah, I am not a big Chloe Zhao fan, and I've seen, I think, all of her films except for The Writer, which seems like the one that would be most up my alley, so I should watch it. But I forget every time she makes a movie that I don't really like her movies. And then I personally, and I'm sure we'll talk about Hamnet more later, but I love I solidly enjoyed the first half of Hamnet.
Yeah.
But her direction, for me, we just don't gel. I think she's pulling from ideas and directors who I love and takes those ideas and puts, I don't know how to phrase it, but spins them in a way that just doesn't really gel with me. I find the way she directs actors often be just like really overwrought. But I mean, I also don't actively dislike her. Like, she doesn't seem like a bad person. There are worse people on that list. So, like, I don't know. She's not going to win. But if she did, what the hell, sure.
She won, right?
Well, Nomadland won Best Picture, and I believe she did win Best Director. Well, no. I don't think she did. Hold on. Because Jane Campion won for The Piano.
Okay, I'm maybe
and
thinking
Catherine Bigelow.
of like a week or two ago. When didn't she win? Or didn't Hamnet win? It was at like
Nomadland won Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actress.
There we go. So that would be her second time. But it's not going to happen. Again, that's another reason why it's not going to happen.
And that's the thing, right? A lot of people say that, like, because usually for actors and directors and stuff, it's like you make it once you get an Oscar. But then a lot of people are like, that's kind of where it ends. Because, like, where else do you go from there? Yeah. Unless you're like a Meryl Streep or like I don't know, how many awards has Adrian Brody got? Too many already? Whatever he has.
Too many, girl.
Whatever he has is too many. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Brutalist?
Yeah.
That was him? Okay.
Yeah.
I do know some things.
Okay, yeah.
The most annoying acceptance speech pretty much that anybody has ever given. We can't.
Wasn't his accent helped with AI?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the problem with that? Oh, so we're not... Okay. No, terrible. I don't understand how that could even be. an unbannable offense, but whatever, it's fine.
On that note, should we move into Best Actor?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so we have Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leo for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
Are we thinking Wagner Moura is gonna win?
Are we?
Are we?
Wait, because that's exciting if you think that.
Yeah.
He's been like the little like tickle at the back of my mind of
Okay.
like, is the noise gonna fade out around? The noise has faded out around Leo. That's not happening.
No.
It's not happening for Michael B. Jordan this year. And
Yeah.
Timmy, to me, still feels like the front runner, but Wagner Moura feels like it could happen.
Maybe the Seahawks won and I'm just like too optimist.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like Timothy,
Yeah, there's a decade of history.
yes. No,
Personal
hey,
history.
absolutely. Yeah. Watching Lady Bird in the theater, Call Me By Your Name in the theater,
Yeah.
like I was a writer. But I just don't think that this is his best work. Personally. Timothy and Marty Supreme, I don't.
What do you think is his best work?
I think, okay, well, I haven't seen The King, but that's a lot of yelling. So, like, okay. I mean, Call Me By Your Name,
Yeah. It's his performance is just
it
excellent.
hits.
Yeah,
It
it's
hits
just
every
timeless.
time. And it's like, is that because he was like so new to it all, I guess, in a way, where it's like he completely gave himself over to like the project. I mean, there was kind of no expectation in that way, but like Luca, of course, is like really known and stuff, but like I feel like it got a lot of attention, which was great, but I don't think that they necessarily knew that it was going to be as big of a moment as it was.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I think. Do you think it was Timothy's best?
I do. Well, hold on. And this is something that I'm shocked that I have this opinion for many reasons, but I think his performance in A Complete Unknown is pretty fantastic.
I love that movie.
There we go.
I really enjoyed that movie.
I think in some ways that is the sort of film that I'm almost like primed to not hate, but have a significant dislike towards, because I mean, overabundance of music biopics, like Dylan is an artist who's like very close to my heart, and just that life feels very like sensitive to me. But I mean, I don't think it's a great film by any means, but I do think it captures pieces of his legacy in a way that I was somewhat impressed by. I still think Todd Haynes, I'm Not There, is a much, much, much stronger Dylan. It's not a biopic, but the story of Dylan's life in a very interesting way.
Mm-hmm.
But I think... Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that's his best performance. I will say I was pretty stunned by what he's able to do in Marty Supreme. And that, I would say, is still my prediction. I have a very soft spot for Wagner Moura in The Secret Agent. I think he's just like stunning in that film in every way, and really just got into my heart in a way that Marty Mauser just never is going to. So, logically, I think Timmy's gonna win, and I would not at all be upset if he did. It also, like, the Oscar-y, like, history part of my brain is like, maybe we just give it to him here, because I do think this is a very, very strong performance and one of his best. Maybe we give it to him here, and then... Okay. Maybe we give Timmy the Oscar here, and then we don't worry about the 20 years down the line.
We don't Leo him.
We don't Leo... Exactly. We don't Leo him.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be happy with that outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna... even if he does win, which he probably will, I will be like, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, no matter how you feel about him, he's crazily, like, insanely talented.
Yeah.
So... I mean, yeah. So, I'd love to see Wagner win, but I do think the tides are looking at Timmy right as of right now. Is anyone from Sentimental Value? No.
Not in Best Actor.
Not an actor.
Supporting.
Supporting actress. Yeah.
And Best Actress.
Okay. Did Stellan got nominated, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, cool.
Okay, on that note, we'll move into Best Actress.
Okay, I haven't seen If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I feel like I would love it.
You would love it.
Yeah. I get into the ugly underbelly of motherhood and that mentality.
Yeah.
I love that. I love exploring that. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Prediction-wise, this is the only big category that I feel is set in stone. It's gonna be Jessie Buckley.
Yeah.
Like, there's no room for anybody else. This has been set in stone since October.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be the shock, probably the Oscar shock of our lifetime if she didn't win.
For sure. Because I'm like trying to like... Rose Byrne, I think she won at Film Independent at the Spirit Awards.
She won at Film Independent, and she did win a Golden Globe, but that's just because of the weird category split.
Right.
And they put her in comedy.
Is that a horror leaning?
It definitely has some horror elements. I would say it's like first drama, then kind of horror comedy second. Yeah.
And you know what? Can I just say, thank God the Oscars are finally circling back to horror films and like actually giving them the time of day. But then it makes me think Toni Collette, Lupita Nyong'o, Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, but I'm glad that, there has to be a time where we start acknowledging horror and start taking it serious, because I feel like kind of in the same way, it's definitely harder to do a great comedy, because you can't fake laughter. You can't you can laugh at something that's not funny, but you spent money to go to this movie, and it's like, if it doesn't make you laugh, it leaves a sour taste in your mouth. Along with horror, I feel like going away from jump scares and just being as a way of it being scary, I think that directors are finding other ways for things to stay with you. So I'm glad that they're incentivizing that. I think it's great.
Yeah, and it's great.
Didn't mean to go on a horror sidetrack, but I love that Sinners is getting a lot of love.
I mean, Jessie.
Yeah, it's Jessie.
It's Jessie.
It's Jessie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Song Sung Blue, nor will I, because why would I waste precious time?
Right. Okay. So this was a mom and stepdad movie that they were like, this looks great. We love Neil Diamond. I'm like, absolutely, this is totally for you. Yeah. Let's go. So we went. And this was before the nominations came out. So and I'm not saying she was god awful in that movie, but I said, wow, she got in there. All right. Hey, there's room for everyone, I guess. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. But yeah, so I did see Song Sung Blue, and it was, Hugh Jackman jacking it up, as he does. Singing. So...
Yeah, my personal pick off that list is Rose Byrne, I think. I have a...
That's your favorite?
Yes. Yeah. It's ridiculous what she's able to do in that film.
So
yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I do love... Gosh, I locked in my head, how do I pronounce this person's name? 6 hours ago, and now I've forgotten. But Renat.
Yeah.
Let's go. She's also incredibly talented, and that is a fantastic performance as well. I feel like I can't say anything other than 100% positive about the Jessie Buckley performance. It's just not really for me.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
But she's gonna win, so it's whatever.
Yeah, for sure. That the video of her screaming on Twitter is making its rounds. So
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skylar White style.
Hey, absolutely. You got to get that Breaking Bad sneak in there.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm an ally.
Moving into supporting actor, Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo for Sinners, Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value.
Sean Penn's taking it home. Who agrees? Sean Penners, stand up. No. No, we're not doing that.
Category. This is maybe this might be my favorite. This is crazy for me to say about supporting actor. Actor, O-R, no E-S.
A man?
Usually supporting.
Why would a man be there?
Yeah.
But this category is pretty incredible. Really, I mean, here's the thing. Sean Penn, we can't get into it.
Right.
Nasty human being in a lot of ways.
Just that one picture of him that looks like TNT blew up right in front of his face like Looney Tunes. Yeah. That's how I feel about him. Yeah. That's how I feel about him.
He is incredible in that film.
Yeah.
And let's just say, I saw, maybe it was like a Blue Sky, hey, I'm on Blue Sky. That somebody was like, it needs to be noted in 20 years when film students are studying one battle after another, that Sean Penn as Colonel Lockjaw came before Greg Bavino in 2026, which is, it's just shocking because it really feels like it could be a almost biopic.
It also takes a lot of bravery to play a role like that. So I think that I feel like the more people don't like your performance in some cases, I feel like the way, because you know how a lot of people can't separate movies from reality. Like, in the same way of, like, Walking Dead, everyone hated Jeffrey Dean Morgan forever.
Okay, that's not a real person. That's a character.
Exactly, yeah. So I think he did do great work in that. It's not your year, baby.
It's not.
Unfortunately.
We thought it was, but it's just, the hype was too early.
Yeah, and there's, it's too stacked.
Mm-hmm.
Stellan?
I think my prediction is probably Stellan.
Yeah.
It feels like he has the energy, and he's been turning in great work for 60 years now. Almost 60
Forever.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I love the Skarsgård clan.
I do too.
So
They're my
many of
favorite.
them.
Yeah, so many.
They're my favorite, like, celebrity artist family.
Yes.
They're just awesome.
Yeah.
And that performance is so... Whew, I can't talk about sentimental value too much.
All the performances in that movie aren't performances.
Yeah. So incredibly lived in and fragile and tender, and he is at the heart of so much of it. Yeah, that's probably my pick. Benicio's great as well. That was one that also felt like a pretty inevitable win around like October, and that has kind of,
Yeah. Definitely cult classic, though.
Oh, 100%.
Memed into eternity,
Is it 3 small beers? 3 small beers.
3 small beers.
Yeah.
And then
legendary.
Hey. Yeah. Okay.
That's your pick, isn't it?
I love Frankenstein. Frankenstein. I didn't really like Jacob Elordi, and maybe it's because he did too well in Euphoria that I hated by proxy him as a person. But yeah, I don't know. This one really changed my mind about him, and I was like, wow, he's really got the sauce. I'm not gonna touch on Wuthering Heights. I'm choosing to believe that's not happening. But as far as Frankenstein is concerned, I was really sad when Andrew Garfield and who else was it? It wasn't Anya Taylor-Joy. That was for Nosferatu. Someone else pulled out of that. Where I was sad. I was like, damn. And then I was like, Jacob Elordi? Ugh. I mean, already that book is so important to me. So I think that, Guillermo is just great.
I love his vision in that. I'm not a big Guillermo person. Just in some similar ways to Chloe Zhao. I like Guillermo more than I actually like Chloe Zhao. But I love his artistry. It just isn't. We're just on different wavelengths. Sure. So there's just only a certain point I could really get to with Frankenstein. Yeah. However, his interpretation of the creature is like really, really stunning. And I think Jacob Elordi just like completely locked in to, they were in
ever since you clocked that Oscar Isaac was miscast, I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
I had to.
Christoph Waltz, though.
Very good.
Great
and everything.
Of course he'd be there.
I watched his version of Pinocchio when it came out on Netflix. That adaptation was one of the most depressing things I think I've ever seen in my life.
Talk about sobbing in the theater.
Won't be rewatching that
No.
anytime
No,
soon.
No.
Ever.
If
That's-
ever.
You know,
That
and
was nasty.
it was nasty. And they're gonna shoot me down for saying this, but that's my favorite Guillermo del Toro movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it made me feel
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It took you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made me think about my dead dog a lot. It'll do that. It'll just do that. And, you know, fascism, that too. So, yeah, really beautiful film. Anyways, I sidetracked us.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jacob Elordi, great performance. I hope he continues to do fun and interesting stuff like that and can, like, get away from the euphoria of it all.
Yes.
And, like,
In the kissing booth.
And you know what? I love watching those movies. Yeah. I love watching them.
They're so,
They're
like,
I've seen all
fun
of them.
and dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're so easily consumable.
I love a bad Netflix, like, teen romance movie.
Love
I
Tall
just do.
Girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's so funny.
that one is, like, maybe a bridge too far for me.
It's so funny.
But the injustice committed against her isn't? I'm like, they treated her like she was going through
The most discrimination anybody ever has.
ever
so funny.
Size 11 Nike or whatever.
But you know what? Yeah.
Size 13.
Oh, how dare I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one of the plots just being like people coming up to her and just being like,
Sabrina, 5 foot in a whisper.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Playing her sister? Anyways.
I'll unfortunately always dig into that. For fun.
It's just so funny.
Yeah. And it like just I love watching movies like that to remind me how spoiled we are.
Right. And then we talk about movies like this so that we have to experience the full spectrum of Dookie.
Absolutely.
Dookie put to screen.
Yeah.
And then at the other hand we have Sinners. So it's a full spectrum. You have to experience it all.
Sometimes it's great.
And sometimes it's Tall Girl.
On that note,
On that note,
supporting actress.
which usually is like the most talked about.
Me showing the list just means I don't know how to pronounce at least one of the names, and I don't
That's
feel like
fair.
butchering it.
My personal pick is Inga Ibsdottir Lilius. Lilius? Is that how you pronounce her name? I did mention earlier that sentimental value, like, I can't get too into it because it hits so close to home in so many ways. And that performance for me is like the beating heart of that film. She is so excellent in that film that it's one of those situations where you almost can't even believe what you're watching because she's so dialed in. She clearly, I mean, the amount of, I don't know. I actually haven't even like watched any of her press. I would like to. But I forgot that I was watching an actor act, which sometimes is the best compliment you can give somebody. And for a film like Sentimental Value, I think that's a very, very valuable thing. Yeah. And again, like, she is the heart and soul of that movie. Like, Stellan also is, but in a very different way. She is the emotional core of that movie. The scene on the bed, just...
Hey, if you have a sister, beware watching that. Yeah. Do we think Amy Madigan's taking it? Okay.
Well,
love her.
She burned too bright too quick.
Yeah.
Not her specifically, just campaign-wise and, you know...
The Gladys of it all.
The Gladys of it all.
Yeah. Were we in the seats that move?
We were, unfortunately.
We were in the seats that moved, by the way.
The 4DX.
Yes.
Don't buy the seats that move.
Hey, especially during a horror film. Horror? Don't do that.
Oh, it's Tiana Taylor. It's Tiana Taylor.
It's gotta be.
It's happening. I mean, she was great.
Yeah.
I know there's some controversy around that character and that performance. I think in terms of just like awards narratives, her Golden Globes performance was the exact kind of thing that voters want to see, which is, believe it or not, very much a thing that people will vote for who they want to see give a speech. And but yeah, that's a really, really strong performance, I think. Not the best on that list by any means. Right. Also because I think at least 2 of those other performances simply just have more to do. She's also in it for like maybe 20 minutes, but yeah, great performance. My money would be on her winning, and I'll be I'll be happy for her. Yeah.
Thoughts on Elle Fanning playing young Effie Trinket in Sunrise on the Reaping?
Oh, I mean, this is separate from Elle. I'll circle back to her. But when I heard that Kieran Culkin was Caesar Flickerman, I literally was like literally that picture of LeBron James. I can't believe this is my life. I can't believe this is my life, y'all. Yeah, but I'm really excited for that. And I think that, no, Elle Fanning is just, it was written in the stars. It's been written in the stars.
I mean, I'm like in a lot of fandom spaces, like both on like Twitter and like on
Multi-fandom
TikTok.
diva.
Yeah. And everything I saw before she was cast was being like, cast her, please, we beg of you.
It's like almost one of the first movies that was like casted by Twitter.
Yeah, but in a good way.
In like the best way.
Nothing to complain about. Ray, wait, is it? Oh yeah, Ray Fiennes as Snow.
Yes.
I'm seated. I'm seated. I'm simply seated. I'm so excited about that movie. That's my favorite Hunger Games book. I'm gonna have to bring tissues.
I can't wait to be deeply traumatized.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the bones. Like, I'm thinking about. Is it the squirrels?
Not the squirrels.
Like, it's just gonna be horrific. Anyways, yeah, really exciting.
I was like, Bone Temple? No.
Well, another good one.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Me too.
I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So that's definitely really, and then Woon Mi.
Great nomination.
Yes. I love her character.
Me too.
So much.
Probably my favorite character in that film.
Yes, for sure. Because she's, I mean, and it's authentic to the practicing of voodoo and how they didn't treat it as like woo woo. You know what I mean? And they like took her word and like listened to her, which is something that we don't see a lot of. So I think that I thought that was, yeah, she was really great. And I really align with her politics. So that also, yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I hope this,
love her.
She's probably not going to win, which if she did, I would be thrilled.
Yeah.
But I really hope this catapults her towards more projects. And I hope she just gets to do whatever she wants.
Exactly. The only thing I saw her in was Loki previously.
Oh, yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
Who did she play in Loki?
The TVA, one of the TVA officers.
Oh.
With a stick. Yeah.
I think I probably know which one it is.
Yeah. Well, she had short hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
That was great. That was a great performance. I know that performance.
Yes. Yeah.
I know some things, I promise.
That show ended after like 2-3 seasons, right?
2? I want to say 2.
Okay.
But it had a good ending for a Marvel show.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And now we're going to talk about original screenplay. Now, fun fact about me. When I was in high school, I really wanted to be a screenwriter.
Cool.
Did I do that? No. Is it still kind of a pipe dream of mine? Yes. So, the nominees for original screenplay are Sinners, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, It Was Just an Accident, and Blue Moon.
I mean, Sinners is taking it. It has to. My personal favorite of those is Sentimental Value, but I'm 100% in support of Sinners taking that. I think it'd be really fun. Yeah. I mean, it's like 3 different movies all put together in a way that I think works really well. Yeah. It's so sensitive and careful while also being raucous and bloody and nasty, and it's just perfect.
And leaning into the campiness of it and not getting too carried away with it, but like it never doesn't take itself seriously at the same time. Yeah, also I feel like it taught a lot of people history that isn't really taught. So I thought that was cool. But like in regards to the Irish experience.
That, and I didn't really know about like Asian American communities in like that specific part of the country at that time. I mean, obviously there are going to be people of every like background everywhere in the US, but I didn't know there were communities that were like that rich and like integrated, for lack of a better word. And I learned about that through watching Sinners. Yeah. So. Yeah.
And how so that I think it's really good to always sneak a little bit of of history in there, especially for American audiences who are visual learners.
That's one way to put it.
Yes, yeah. So, and that would be great. I mean, Coogler's gonna be, his whole thing with the different formats of how you can see it, like 70 millimeter and IMAX, and what the difference is. So I think that he really has a love for the game. It is nominated for, I'm trying to think of like what else of Sinners is a shoo-in. Because it was the most nominated film of all time at the
16
Oscars.
nominations, right?
Yeah.
Very impressive. I think this might be the only category that it's a 100% shoo-in for, which is unfortunate. I doubt it walks away with just one win. But yeah, I think no matter what, it's awesome. That movie rocks. Like, there's no other word than it just rocks.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting that something like that is nominated for Oscars. They did something right.
Yeah.
They actually did something right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I hope it wins. Sentimental value, that screenplay personally just is my, number one favorite, but I hope Sinners wins.
Yeah. I mean, just, the kind of, the dichotomy of films that are, using it being a film to its advantage of being, kind of portraying stuff that doesn't really happen via vampires. But at the same time, sentimental value just being kind of a reflection of reality. So I think that those two are really cool that they're kind of in the same category, because it's kind of the whole spectrum of the movie-going experience.
Next category is cinematography. We have Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
What I've seen of Train Dreams is absolutely stunning.
It is gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Filmed around here.
Yeah, it's filmed in Washington.
Yeah.
I believe 100% in Washington. Don't take my word for that, but I wrote about it in an article for work. And so after the Golden Globes, I wrote an article kind of just talking about the state of awards season, what narratives are prevailing. And I knew, okay, we have to talk about Train Dreams because it didn't win any Golden Globes. It's not going to win any Oscars, but it's a Washington film, and a film that, again, as far as my research could tell me, was filmed 100% in Washington.
Yeah.
And is just a gorgeous film, both visually and emotionally. It's a film that maybe for some people is a little too trite, but really, really worked for me. And yeah, I think a lot in the Spokane area, the closest place that I could find that had been mentioned that they had filmed was Snoqualmie, North Bend area.
Yeah.
So 45-minute drive from here, if that. But yeah, just a really beautiful film. It's not going to win, but I will say there are a handful of shots in that, listen, according to Letterboxd, I've seen 2,400 movies. Yeah. I've watched a lot of TV. I'm a big time nerd about this stuff. There are a handful of shots in that film that I've never seen anybody ever do before.
Which is, how many more ways can you mix it up?
Yeah,
they found it.
You get 120 some odd years into an art form. It's how many different ways can you film a tree falling? Well, they figured out a new one. And yeah, I think it would be awesome if it was going to win anything, especially cinematography, but it won't.
Yeah.
But I think One Battle probably wins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That would be my guess.
Immediately the shot of the wall comes up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think Sinners has a pretty good shot as well.
Yeah. Because the landscapes in that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, IMAX.
Yeah.
That's a draw for
seeing
some
movies
voters.
in theaters is so important too, to really I always just, especially the Oscars, I have to wait until they re-release back in the theater because I'm I can't. Christopher Nolan is yelling at me. Yeah.
Next category has the only movie nominated that I've seen.
Let's go.
It's costume design. So we have Avatar, Fire and Ash, which I've seen, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch the Avatar movies for the costume design.
Yeah.
I watch it for visual effects. I watch it, honestly, partially for the score. I think the score is really beautiful. I think the storytelling at this point is a bit overdone. There's only so many times you can bring back the same villain and essentially have the same exact conflict over and over.
Yeah.
But I love
agree
it.
with you. I agree with you.
But I love it. Like,
Yeah, it's
I'll
helpful.
go see it. I'll pay to go see it every time.
Yeah.
It's going to be Frankenstein. On the topic of Avatar, yes, it is overwrought, and the second film, I mean, I enjoyed it. I had a great time
Yeah.
being not sober watching it.
Yeah.
But Varang is really what we're going to write home about with that movie. And, I won't go into specifics there, but I really enjoyed Varang. But Frankenstein is going to win costumes. Really enjoyed Varang.
I love these transitions.
I mean, it's just, it's insane. The costuming with that. Yeah. Yeah. And that costumer, I forget what other project she's done. But she's, banger after banger. Yeah. So I'd love to see her take it.
So, next category, unfortunately, Avatar is not nominated.
No.
I'd vote for it. But it's original score. So here's the list.
Yeah.
There's the list.
Okay.
I could talk about Avatar score all day long, but I'm not going to. I just like it.
Yeah.
It feels like it takes you to another place. Like, it's so immersive that it's just like I can play it, like, in my room and, like, study, and I'm like, I'm not in my bedroom, I'm somewhere else.
Yeah.
And it's great. But it's not nominated, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
Can get him next time.
Yeah, hey, absolutely.
The fourth one.
Yeah.
God.
Sinners is taking it, right? Do we think?
I think so. Yeah. I also think the fact that they're not going to give them original song also helps the momentum of, okay, this film is fantastic, and one of the things that makes it so fantastic and is so memorable is the music. And if we're not giving them original song, because it's going to Golden, like, we don't even have to, like, that doesn't even need to be a conversation. But yeah, I mean, the Ludwig, what's his last name? Göransson. Yeah. I think he already won for Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah.
So there's precedent there.
He's almost like a
Hans
he's
Zimmer
kind of like a Hans Zimmer variant
at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great score.
Amazing.
One Battle, probably my favorite of those. I will say,
One Battle Warrior.
I am a One Battle Warrior, unfortunately. But Begonia, I do think it's really important to mention. Also, a really beautiful score. I believe was written before the film was ever shot. And I believe the composer didn't have access to even the screenplay. And Yorgos Lanthimos I think he gave him maybe like an image or a few descriptors of what the vibe or energy was going to be during a scene. And he composed a score that I know it's incredible. Like,
create this just off of vibes.
Yeah. And it's you would not guess that the person who composed this piece of art didn't know what it was actually going, like, he didn't even know the plot, is what I heard. But yeah, people are capable. It won't win, but really cool stuff.
Is song next?
Oh, song is next.
All right, let's roll into it. Please. Yeah.
So, Dear Me from Diane Warren, Relentless. Golden.
I'm so sorry, Diane Warren.
It's not happening.
Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. I Lied to You from Sinners. Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi. And Train Dreams from Train Dreams.
Who performed Train Dreams?
Nick Cave, I believe.
Wow.
Very good song.
Yeah.
Music by Nick Cave and Bryce Dessner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
When it started playing, I was like, this sounds like the National song sung by Nick Cave. And sure enough, that's exactly what it is.
Oh! Okay, sick. Yeah. No,
I was gonna ask Aaron Dessner's brother.
Yeah.
Wow. Golden's winning. It's hard for me because, I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters.
We're fine.
My hands are up.
None of us have.
My fourth graders are gonna kill me.
But yeah. Oh, absolutely. Good song.
They go around singing it.
It's a hit.
Yeah. The children love it.
It's hard, though, I feel like virality is kind of equaling that word, but it's kind of lending itself to to what's the most deserving, which I don't agree with. I lied to you. I guess you could make the same kind of argument for I lied to you in a different way, but like, I mean, when that one scene is what most people are talking about of your movie, there's a reason for it, and it's not just the, but I mean, that obviously is my pick. Yeah. I lied to you, because that song is just generational. And the meaning, and yeah. But I don't know where we're going. And great for them. Nothing against them.
Yeah, girl who wrote it seems really sweet. I hope she gets her speech together a little more so we can not do Emilia again.
Yeah. But yeah, I lied to you. That's we'll be robbed. Which, I mean, we get so into the Oscars and every year, and then it's like we watch it and we're like, oh.
Who cares?
Who cares? Seriously, it's all rigged. Who cares? I don't even care.
Every year.
Yeah, every year. They get me every year.
And on that note, we're going to wrap up in the best way possible with Best Picture. Give me your takes. Give me your rankings.
Right. So I wrote it down because I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah.
So this is a personal ranking. There's one thing in here that you're going to hear me say this and you're going to be like, girl, get out of here. But a personal ranking. I've seen 9 of the 10. I have not seen F1, nor will I be watching F1.
We hate Brad Pitt.
We do. Don't
We
edit
don't
this
like
out.
him.
We don't like him.
Yeah.
But from least favorite to most favorite, I have at 9, Hamnet, Frankenstein, Begonia, Marty Supreme, The Secret Agent. Everybody should go see The Secret Agent. Sinners. Yes. Yeah. Sinners, Sentimental Value, Train Dreams at 2, sorry, and One Battle After Another at number 1. Train Dreams for me, I think, is just very sentimental. I had a really deep personal connection to it, but I really like 8 of the 10 Best Picture nominations, which I don't think has ever happened for me, ever.
Oh, it's a really good group.
Yeah.
I will always be thinking about Sorry Baby.
Oh, yeah.
And Ava Victor, which I'm glad they got their flowers for the Spirit Awards. Yeah. But, I mean, if we talked about snubs, that could be a whole different thing.
No other choice.
No other choice. No, Park Chan-wook, I am so sorry I wasn't your Academy voter.
We will avenge you.
Marty Supreme was what number for you?
6.
Out of these, I mean, Sentimental Value might be... I feel like Sentimental Value, Begonia, Sinners. This isn't in order. I'm just like, yeah. I feel like I'm really gonna love The Secret Agent. Yeah. Okay, cool. And Train Dreams. I feel like I'm gonna like all these. I'm not gonna say F1. We're not doing that. Yeah. I really did like Frankenstein. Frankenstein was what, 8 for you? 7. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Still liked it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like one battle's gonna sweep.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
And with that, thank you for coming.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Bye-bye.
Why is it on an angle?
It's a Dutch angle.